So everyone keeps asking me, hey, Leah, are you coming back to social media? And I get it. Yes, I did leave and I explained why. However, there are still some people that want to know, hey, is this something that's permanent? Or are you just taking a break? In this video, I'm gonna answer your questions, but in short, I just want to let you know that the answer is no. I have no plans or any intentions to return to social media. We're gonna talk about it, but first, let's go ahead and roll this introduction. Hey, my name is Leah and I'm the face behind Content by Leah. I help content creators make an impact on YouTube, but I also help entrepreneurs grow their income within their business all without using social media. If you want to know more information, I'll leave my website either somewhere in the corner of the screen or in the description box. If you are new to my channel, be sure that you have your notebook because I tend to over deliver and you're gonna need to take some notes. However, if you're not new and you are a returning subscriber, I just want to say, hey, welcome back, and you know that I am glad that you are back. Either way, no matter if you are a new subscriber or returning subscriber, I just want you to know you're going to love it on this side of YouTube. Now, let's go ahead and dive into why you click on this video, and that's pretty much why I plan on not returning to social media, and I do have 3 points that I want to touch on. So let's go ahead and jump to the first point. The first reason is plain and simple, and that's because of alignment. I know what my purpose here on earth is, and it makes it so much easier to make decisions. In the previous video, I did talk about asking yourself why, like just digging deep to find out why. And I also mentioned once you ask yourself why enough times, you'll get to the root of whatever you're trying to answer or the reason you feel the way you do. Now, with time does come growth, and when you know your purpose, you no longer have to ask why. You simply ask, is this in alignment? Like I stated before, I truly just ask myself now, is this in alignment? And for me, social media is not. I know I told you what I do at first, but I just want to give more context. My purpose is to help content creators and entrepreneurs intentionally build the life they want to live. Something that creates impact and generates income without requiring them to perform for algorithms and trends on social media. Because in reality, social media truly does not care about them. Social media goes against everything that I help content creators and entrepreneurs do. It pulls them into things that has no purpose and or involvement of achieving their goals. I can even use me as an example. When I was on social media, I was constantly being pulled off course. I was reacting instead of creating. I was distracted instead of focused. And the moment I left, everything became much more clearer. And I'm not saying that social media is bad for everyone. I'm just saying it doesn't align with my purpose. And when you get clear, the decision to stay away is much easier. You're not missing out. You're technically just protecting your path. But let's jump to the next point that I want to talk about. Another reason I intentionally do not plan on returning to social media is because I have YouTube. And that is truly all I need. But I do want to make something very clear. I did not leave social media to disappear. I left social media and went all in on YouTube. And truth be told, the difference is day and night. I am not fighting with the algorithm every day to be seen. And I'm not posting 3 times a day to stay relevant. But also, I'm not chasing trends or performing for people who will swipe away within 3 seconds of your video. People find my content when they need it, and they're watching the whole thing. They actually subscribe to me because they want to hear from me. And I am building an audience that's actually mine and not one that I have to rent when I'm on a social media platform. YouTube truly gives me longevity and it gives me depth. It lets me teach and not just entertain. And unlike social media, you only get paid for 30 days. YouTube, you get paid for a lifetime. And honestly, I don't need to be anywhere else. I just need to be where my people are, and that is here on YouTube. So why would I go back to social media when YouTube is giving me everything that I need? But y'all not ready to hear more about that conversation. So let's go ahead and move on. The last point that I want to speak to is a life that social media does not fit in. Now, I could have worded that differently, but I kind of want to tell y'all a little story without giving it away in the point that I want to talk about. Here is something that a lot of people do not know about me. One day, I plan to completely go off grid. I'm talking about no distractions, no noise, just me, my purpose, and the life that I'm building. And social media doesn't fit into that vision at all. Social media requires you to be on all the time, and even when you're not on, you're still on thinking about it. It requires you to stay connected, stay updated, and also engaged. But I am building a life where I do not need need to be plugged in 24/7 to feel relevant or even be successful. I'm building something sustainable, something that doesn't require my constant attention to keep running. YouTube fits in that vision because it continues to work for me and the evergreen content that I create. Did I also add, even when I'm not actively posting? Social media just doesn't do any of those things. It demands your presence, it demands your energy, and if I'm going to invest my time and or energy into something, it needs to be in alignment with what I'm creating, not pulling me away from it. So no, I'm not going back to social media because that will be me moving backwards instead of forward. So if you're a content creator and you've been thinking like, hey, I want to make an impact on YouTube, like I need help setting this up, or I just want to see if I'm going down the right path, I do have something for you. All you have to do is check the description box and I'll leave a discount code that you can use at checkout. And it's the same if you are an entrepreneur. If you're like, hey, I have this business and I don't want to use social media anymore, I just want to put my eggs in the basket of YouTube, I can help you too. There's a link below along with a discount code that you can use at checkout also. But if you're not ready to invest in yourself just yet, check the comment section because I'm going to leave something there for you. But anywho, your girl is trying to create these videos and get them up on YouTube because I have people to reach and I can't reach them if I'm not visible here on YouTube. Be sure that you also check out the video of why I love YouTube because if you haven't seen it, it will give more context for this video. But anywho, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell below so that you are notified every time your girl Leea, posts a video. So with that being said, my name is Leea. I'm the face behind Content by Leea, and I'll see you next time. Bye.